I took in a stray dog nobody wanted. What happened next left me devastated. Watch till the end. One freezing night, I heard faint crying under a bush. When I looked closer, I found a tiny puppy, no more than a few weeks old, trembling and starving. I wrapped him in my jacket and rushed him to the vet, hoping for a miracle. They did everything they could. But his little body was too weak. In his final moments, he looked up at me with eyes full of trust, like he knew I was the only one who cared. I held him as he took his last breath. I named him Hope because even though I couldn't save him, he reminded me that hope still exists, even in the darkest moments. If this story touched your heart, hit that like button. Drop a comment below to share your thoughts or your own story, and don't forget to subscribe for more Reddit stories every day.
Someone was living in my attic for months, and I had no idea. The last part will haunt you long after you watch. A few years ago, weird things started happening in my apartment. Missing food, lights turning on, windows open, and I live alone on the 3rd floor. One night I heard footsteps above me. I called my landlord. He said the attic was sealed years ago. We opened it the next day and found a bed, food wrappers, and a knife. Someone had been living up there, sneaking into my apartment while I slept. I moved out that same day. I still sleep with a bat under my bed. What would you do if you found out someone was secretly living in your attic? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you want more creepy Reddit stories.
I met my wife because I was late to a wedding. I was supposed to be the best man. Traffic was insane, I forgot the rings at home, and by the time I got to the church, everyone was already seated. I was sweating bullets, completely flustered, and trying to sneak in without being noticed. That's when I saw her sitting alone in the back row, scrolling through memes on her phone. I whispered, "Is this seat taken?" She didn't even look up, just said, "If you're late, at least don't sit next to me. You'll make me look bad." We both laughed. After the wedding, we talked for hours at the reception. Found out she was the bride's cousin and almost didn't come either. 4 years later, she walked down the aisle, this time for me. If this story made you smile, drop a heart in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more Reddit stories every day. What if a simple game turned deadly and only one person survived? Watch till the end. You won't believe what happened. I clicked on a live stream titled Truth or Dare, No Lies Allowed. Participants were forced to answer truthfully or face deadly dares. One lied about his past and was impaled by a treadmill. Another failed to sell a product convincingly and vanished. Midstream, the host fed off our secrets, turning our online personas against us. I escaped by confessing my darkest secret, but the others weren't so lucky. Now I warn others, if you see that live stream, don't click. It's not a game, it's a trap. If that gave you chills, hit like and subscribe for more wild stories. Drop a comment. Would you join that live stream or no? Let me know.
My fiance canceled our wedding after reading one text, but what he found in my diary changed everything. Watch till the end. The night before our wedding, Jake saw a text from my ex on my phone. It said, "If things were different, maybe we'd still be together." He freaked out, thought I was having doubts, called the whole thing off. I was heartbroken. 2 days later, he texted me, "I read your diary." Turns out he found a page where I wrote, "Jake is the only man I've ever truly loved. I can't wait to marry him." He showed up in his tux and said, "Let's get married right now." We got married in our living room, just us and our love. If you love real romance with a twist, hit that like button, drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more Reddit stories every day.
I found a hidden room in my basement, and it had a photo of me sleeping. Wait till the end to find out what happened. I moved into an old house last week. Cheap, creepy, whatever. Then I heard knocking in the basement, like someone was down there. I found a hidden door behind a shelf. No handle, just opens inward. I opened it. Inside, a filthy mattress, chains, on the wall, and a Polaroid of me, sleeping. From last night, before I could react, the door slammed shut. I was trapped, no way out. Then I heard knocking again. From the other side, a voice whispered, "Your turn." I'm posting this with 1%. Battery, if you find this, don't open the door. Like, comment, and subscribe before something finds you first.
You won't believe what happened when this guy tried to impress his crush with a simple prank. And it totally backfired. Wait till the end. This dude decides to sneakily put a fake spider on his crush's desk at work. Classic move, right? He thinks it's gonna be cute and funny. But here's the twist. Turns out she's terrified of spiders. She screams like a banshee, knocks over her coffee. And it spills all over the boss's brand new laptop. Boss walks in just in time to see the whole chaos. Guess who got fired? Yep, our prankster friend. Moral of the story? Sometimes trying to be funny just ends in a spider-sized disaster. What's your wildest prank fail? Drop it in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like button for more insane stories.
I found out someone was living in my closet for 3 days, and I didn't even know. Watch till the end to know what happens. I kept hearing weird noises, scratching from my closet every night. Thought it was my cat. Until I realized my cat's been at my parents' house all week. I finally had enough. I grabbed a flashlight, opened the closet, just blankets. But something moved. I froze. Then I saw eyes staring up at me. I ran, locked myself in the bathroom, and called 911. Cops arrived. They found a man, barefoot, filthy. He'd been living in my closet for 3 days. He told the cops he was watching me sleep. They say he still watches from dark corners. Hit like and subscribe before he finds you. And tell me in the comments, what would you do if this happened to you?
I tried to cook for my date. It ended in disaster, so I was on a first date and wanted to impress this girl by cooking dinner. I decided to make spaghetti because how hard can boiling noodles be, right? Midway through cooking, I realize I forgot to put water in the pot. Yep, just noodles burning, dry in a pan. The whole kitchen started smelling like a tire fire. I tried to salvage it by saying, "It's a new recipe, crispy pasta." She laughed so hard she almost cried. Honestly, it was the best part of the night. We didn't end up together. But hey, at least I gave her a story to tell. Enjoyed that? Smash like, drop your opinion and story down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss the next Reddit story.
My husband's hidden family left me speechless. What I found out at the end changed everything. I've been married 5 years, thought everything was normal, until a woman messaged me on Facebook. She said, "I think we're married to the same man." I laughed at first. Then I looked at her photos. Her kids called my husband Dad. Confronted him. He confessed. He had a second family in another state. But here's the twist. We're both the side chicks. He has a third wife, his original family. He's been living a triple life for years. Thanks for watching. If this story shocked you as much as it shocked me, don't forget to smash that like button. Got a story of your own or want me to share more crazy tales? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want more wild, unbelievable stories, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out. See you in the next one.
I found a hidden folder on my son's laptop. What I discovered still haunts me. My 14-year-old son's been acting strange quiet, pale, distant. He left his laptop open, and I found a hidden folder saying, "Do not open." It was full of night vision videos, all pointed at his bed. At first, he's just sleeping. But around video 38, something crawls out from under his bed. Tall, pale, hairless. It just stands over him, watching. In the last video, he suddenly opens his eyes and smiles at the camera. Then the screen glitches. Final frame? It's not my son in the bed, it's me. Like, if you're scared, subscribe if you want more, comment what you'd do.
I found out my fiancé dated my Momateur engagement party. Watch till the end to know what happens next. At my engagement party, my mom pulled me aside and said, "You can't marry him. We used to date." I laughed until she showed me a pic of them in bed kissing. I confronted my fiancé. He admitted it, said it ended years ago, claimed he didn't know. She was my mom until he met her. But then I found out They didn't just date. He lived with her. She had to get a restraining order. He says she's lying. She says he is. I called off the wedding. Now my mom says I dodged a bullet. But deep down, I'm wondering, what if she's the one lying? Who would you believe, your mom or your man? Subscribe, like, and leave your answers in the comment below. She ruined her dress, then demanded mine? Watch until the end to hear the shocking ending. My sister destroyed her wedding dress by letting her drunk friend try it on during a party. It got ripped and stained. She came crying to me, begging to wear my $8,000 custom wedding dress from 2 years ago. I said no. It's sentimental and tailored to me. Now she's furious and says I'm ruining her big day. My entire family turned on me, calling me selfish. Then my mom said, "You're not even married anymore. Why do you need the dress?" So I told them, if a dress means more than respect, don't come to my house again. Now they're not speaking to me. Am I the a-hole? Think you can relate? Drop your story in the comments, like and subscribe for more Reddit stories.
My mom locked me in my room every night. I just found out why, and I wish I hadn't. Watch till the end to know why. As a kid, my mom locked me in my room every night. She said, "It's for your safety." I'd hear scratching at the door, breathing, and whispers saying, "Let me in." I thought it was a dream. Now I'm 22. Mom's gone. I moved back in. Last night, I left the door unlocked. At 3:12 a.m., I woke up cold. The door was open. I saw a photo on my nightstand taken while I slept. A pale figure crouched by my face, and a short letter in my hand. It's my mom's handwriting saying I tried to keep it locked. Now it's yours. If that gave you chills, hit like, drop a comment with your theories, and don't forget to subscribe for more Reddit stories.
She never left the house, but the security footage says otherwise. Watch till the end. I lived with my sister, Lily. She never left the house, barely spoke. Then one day, she was just gone. Cops said she ran away, but I kept hearing her footsteps at night, pacing in her room like always. Last week I checked the porch cam footage, just to be sure. That's when I saw her, walking out the front door. But her face wasn't right. Too smooth, like it didn't fit. She turned to the camera, smiled without moving her mouth, and whispered, "This one's empty now. Time for another." But her room, it's still locked, and I still hear her pacing every night. Want more nightmare fuel? Like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what freaked you out most.
This tiny moment at a coffee shop changed my entire life, and it ended with me marrying a complete stranger. Wait till you hear how I was having the worst day, crying in a coffee shop, looking like a mess. Then a barista brings me a drink I didn't order, with a napkin. It said, "You look like you need something sweet." Table 6, I glance over. Cute guy gives me a small wave. Not creepy, just sweet. We talk. No number exchanged. That's it. 6 months later, I see him on a dating app. He messages, "I was hoping you'd remember table 6. 3 years later, I walk down the aisle, napkin in my bouquet. If this little love story made your heart flutter, hit like, drop a comment with your favorite part, and don't forget to subscribe for more cute stories like this.
He talks to an empty chair every week. Watch till the end because the reason will destroy you. There's an old man who comes to the diner I work at every Sunday. He always orders 2 coffees and 2 breakfasts. One of the plates always goes untouched. After a few weeks, I asked him if he was waiting for someone. He smiled and said, "No, she's been gone for a while, but I still like to have breakfast with her." He lost his wife 3 years ago. They used to come every Sunday for breakfast. He still does. Same table, same order, every time. He talks to her like she's still there. He even pays for both meals. The seat across from him stays empty, but not to him. If that touched your heart, please leave a like. It really helps more people see this. Subscribe for more true stories that hit deep, and let me know in the comments if this made you feel something.
I found out my mom was hiding something, and it broke me. Watch till the end to find out why. She always told me she was fine, that everything was okay. But one day, I came home early and saw her sitting alone, tears running down her face. I asked what was wrong. She didn't say much, just handed me an envelope. Inside was a letter, explaining she was battling cancer, and she hadn't told anyone. She didn't want me to worry. She wanted me to be happy. She passed away a week later, and I never got to say goodbye. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe, like, and share in the comments. Who do you wish you could tell one last thing to?